Hey everybody, I'm Joey, and today we're cooking some incredible dry-aged Wagyu flat iron steak. It just does not get any better than this. So follow me and let's turn up the tasty. I say Wagyu, you say Wagyu, but we can all say it's delicious. Look, Wagyu beef is some of the most luxurious beef found anywhere in the world. It's known for its incredibly rich marbling, and that's really important because that sets it apart from other steaks. The marbling is where this steaky gets all its tasty. Today, we're cooking this flat iron steak, which is incredibly juicy and tender. I'm really surprised it's not more popular and well known. Like its name implies, it is a relatively flat cut of steak, and it should not be confused for its cousin, the flank steak. Look, they're two totally different cuts of beef. The first thing we need to do before we throw it on the grill is let your steak rest for at least 30 minutes, but this has been resting now for well over an hour. That allows the steak to come closer to room temperature, which will promote more even cooking once it's on the grill. After it's rested, we want to go ahead and season the steak. Now this is a flat iron steak and I would normally suggest marinating this cut, but because we are using such high quality, amazing beef, I'm only gonna season both sides with kosher salt. That's it. The salt will help bring out that natural beefy flavor. And remember, when you salt this, be sure to be liberal. You know, don't put too little on there. Some of it's gonna stick to the grill as we're cooking it. A little bit more is better than less. The last thing you want is an undersalted steak. All right, now that the steak is seasoned, it's time to get it on the grill. It's a little cold outside, so I'm gonna throw on a jacket, and because this bald guys get cold easily, a hat. Let's go ahead and get it on the grill. Oh, forgot my beer. All right, as you can see, we got a little spring snow, but that's never gonna stop us from grilling outside. Now, I would normally put this flat iron steak directly over the heat, but because we're cooking with Wagyu, I really want to protect it from flare-ups and potential for overcooking. We don't want to cook this any higher than a medium rare, so instead, I have my griddle over the top of the flame right here. That will protect it from flare-ups, and we're not going to cook it too long, only about 2 minutes per side. It is a very thin steak. So let's go ahead and get it on. Now, can you hear that at home? That right there is the sound of tasty. We're gonna allow it to cook for about 2 minutes per side and then pull it off. Look, the exact cooking time is really more of an art than a science. It depends upon the thickness of the steak as well as the temperature of the heat. If you're ever in doubt, you can never go wrong with an instant read thermometer. So I'll be right back as soon as we flip this. All right, so this griddle is real hot. So it's only been a minute. I know I said 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip it now. I'd rather flip it sooner rather than later and get both sides cooked as close as possible to even rather than having it overdone. Unlike Western cooked steaks, the Wagyu doesn't need as great of a sear as a traditional steak does. Just something to give out that color, bring out that nice tasty flavor. I'm gonna give it a minute on this side and then I'm gonna check the internal temperature with my instant read thermometer. I don't want to overcook this. All right, it's been another minute and I just flipped it again for the 3rd time. Again, instead of going 2 minutes per side, I decided to only do it 1. It was a little hot. All right, so this has been on a total of 4 minutes now. I want to get it to an internal temperature on the low end of rare, about 120, 125 degrees, as this will rise in temperature about 5 degrees as it rests. All right. If you were curious about what are the proper cooking temperatures, we offer a meat temperature guide for sale available on our website. It's something you can throw on your fridge and have handy whether you're cooking chicken, pork, or steak. We got you covered. So we're gonna take this inside and let it rest for about 3 or 5 minutes and cut it open. I'll see you inside. All right, this steak has been resting for about 5 minutes, and before I cut it open, I just want to say that the relative thinness of the steak combined with its amazing flavor, will make this a go-to weeknight steak. Whether you serve it by itself or cut it into strips for tacos or salads, this will become your new favorite cut. So let's see how it looks. As I mentioned, I pulled this off at about 125 degrees. The internal temperature has continued to rise about another 5 degrees, so we should have a nice medium rare at about 130, 135-ish. Let's check it out. Wow, look at that. Beautiful color. You can see all the beautiful marbling still in there. Wow. That is phenomenal. Absolutely magical. Look, if you haven't tried flat iron steak, you need to go to the store today and buy one. And if you haven't tried Wagyu, well then give our friends at Wiens Wagyu a shot. You'll be glad you did. And in closing, I just want to remind you that there is no I in team, but there is a me. Look, that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just thought you'd like to know. I'll see you next time. Salud. Oh man, can't wait to try the rest of this.